Right, we are also, why the freak does the audio keep disappear? All right. It took me a little bit to start this episode because for some reason OBS is like, yeah, fam, I ain't gonna record no audio. Granted, I don't know if the scene has any audio or not, but all I had to do was like save it and then I got more audio to play. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna keep going, and if the audio problem doesn't get fixed, I guess I'll put in some background music this episode instead. Um, yeah, with that being said, let's just jump back into it. Breakfast is placed on the table. A perfect my head is in a weird place. A perfect breakfast consisting of chicken salad, cooked salmon, spinach, radish, and carrot miso soup and yam soup. Okay, so there is some audio. Itidakimasu. Don't judge me if I said that wrong. I probably did. Sakura and I bow and start our meal quietly. Yeah, there's the audio sick. There just wasn't any audio for that one little section. The sounds of her chopsticks echo. Sakura isn't the talkative type, and I'm not versatile enough to talk while eating. Naturally, mealtimes are quiet. Usually it's louder, but today the loud person is. She must have been watching spy movies late last night. Last night, as she's eyeing us while hiding behind a newspaper. Fujimura sensei, don't you think you should read the newspaper? Don't you think you shouldn't read the newspaper during meals? Fujini ignores Sakura's question. She's acting weird, but Fujini always acts in suspicious ways during breakfast. Sakura must be used to it, as she continues to eat with no particular care. Wow, I am off in this one. It's been like 15 minutes since the last episode. I don't know what's going on. Sakura prefers to make Western food. She learned to cook Japanese food after she started coming here to help. Fujini and I preferred Japanese, so Sakura learned to make Japanese food for our breakfast. Now she's so good that she's almost surpassed me, her teacher. The salmon is especially good as it's cooked to perfection. Her miso soup is tasty, and she has shown some capacity even for making yam soup by grinding yams. Actually, I think this is the first time she's made it. Sorry, Sakura, can you pass me the soy sauce? There you. Oh wait, senpai, your soy sauce is empty. Fujini's will do then. Can you get it? May I, Fujimura sensei? Fujini nods. Her newspaper trembles. There you go. Are you going to use it on the yam soup? Yeah, you usually put the soy sauce on yam soup, right? I put the soy sauce onto the white yam soup. After stirring it, I put it on the rice and take a bite. Mmm, the stickiness of the yam and the taste of the soy sauce. Ugh, this is terrible. This is oyster sauce. I almost throw it back up, and then I'm not gonna do the laugh. You heard the laugh. Fujini throws her newspaper away. How's that? It was my plan to switch the labels earlier this morning. The female spy throws her arms to show her happiness. What are you thinking? You're always like this even though you'll be turning 25 this year. She's only 24? Alright. Haha. Did it teach you a lesson for what you did yesterday? It's divine justice for picking on me with everyone else. Divine justice doesn't come from people. I thought you were calm. But this is what you were thinking about? You know, it's funny that he says that concerning Fate Grand Order. That's right. That's why I have to go That's right. That's why I have to go and start grading the exams. Now. Yep, I should hurry up. Fujini sits back down and finishes her breakfast quickly. Thank you. Breakfast was lovely as always, Sakura-chan. Thank you, Sensei. I'm going on ahead. I'll get mad if you two are late. And she runs off. There's something wrong with the world in which that thing is a teacher. Senpai? Sorry about that. Fujini didn't really take the time to enjoy your breakfast. No, it's not that. Did you do something to her yesterday? It's a bit too much for Fujimura-sensei to play with food. Well, yeah, I accidentally called her by her nickname. I guess it can't be helped in that case. You didn't apologize to her, did you, Senpai? Sorry, I forgot it since it happens all the time. You mustn't. Fujimura-sensei doesn't like you calling her so. Doesn't like you calling her so, Senpai. You made her cry again, didn't you? I made her run away too. Yesterday's English lesson was a self-study because of it. And I was awarded a student honor written on notepaper, but I threw it away. Jeez, it was all your fault then. Fujini is like a big sister for Sakura, so she's basically on Fujini's side. That's good in its own way, but I wish he considered my situation where I have to deal with Fujini 24/7. Fujini was originally an acquaintance of Father's, and she's been coming to this house a lot since I was adopted. She started to show up even more after Father died. Now she's almost as a dependent, eating breakfast and dinner here. No. Maybe she's why I was able to make it on my own even after my father died. Fujini, Sakura, and I are now the residents of the Emiya household. But I'm the only one who knows that my father was a Magus. It's said that Magi must hide their identities. That's why I've been hiding the fact that I'm learning magic ever since I became my father's student. I say I'm learning, but I can't even cast a single magic spell properly. With this kind of skill, it wouldn't make much of a difference whether or not I hide it. But because it was how my father wanted things, I've trained secretly since then. I finished breakfast and prepared for school. I cleaned the wait, hang on. If Fujimura Sensei is only 24, how is she like that well acquainted with Kiritsugu? Because wasn't he like, I mean, I guess he's not like that much older than her, because isn't he like only like 30 something in like Zero? I don't know. I don't remember how old he is. That's actually, because now I'm thinking of his design as like, he's not like that old looking. So I guess it kind of makes, alright. I cleaned the dishes with Sakura while listening to the news on TV. Sakura is staring at the TV screen. Over the screen runs an exaggerated teletype reading. Gas leak accidents continue. It seems there was a big accident in the neighboring town of Shinto. It happened in a building in the business district. It seems the whole floor of people ran out of oxygen and fell unconscious. They've called it a gas leak, but this kind of accident is happening often recently. Are you worried about the news, Sakura? No, not really. I just thought it's near... Senpai, your workplace is in the Shinto area, right? Yeah, it's not really a big place. Whoa, I did not... Okay, it just does that sometimes. Yeah, but it's not really that big of a place. I don't think an accident like that would happen there. But it's not a risk I can completely ignore. Jeez, I'm so sorry. I'm like all over the place today. I just can't read anything properly today, I suppose. Gas leaks can happen in any building, and on top of that, it hurts to think that hundreds of people are suffering. It's said that accidents are happening often because of defective construction work during the rapid development of Shinto. Whether that's true or not, I certainly don't want any more victims. It is dangerous. We'll have to be careful here too. Oh, don't worry, Senpai. I check the gas twice every time. It's so weird. It's so weird seeing her like be all smiley and looking all like smug and stuff, because that's just not at all how she is in the other two routes. I want to be so sad to see her in the other two routes after this. Alright, let's keep going. No, that's not the point. Yeah, I've thought so before, but Sakura's a bit off too. Okay, so her being like this is a bit off. Okay. Senpai, did you lock the back door? I did. I bolted it. Is there a problem? Not at all. Then I'll lock the front door now. When will you be home today, Senpai? I think I'll be a bit late. What about you, Sakura? I'll be back at the usual time. I'll probably be here earlier, so I'll start getting dinner ready. Yeah, that'll help. I'll try to come home early too. We lock the gate. Sakura and Fujini also have keys to my house, and the rule is that the last person out locks up. Let's go. You won't make it to morning practice unless we hurry. Yes, let's hurry then, Senpai. We walk down to the town together. I didn't expect down to the town to be a tongue twister. I can't even say tongue. Passing the long wall and going downhill, we reach the residential district. My house is on top of the hill, far away from the center of town. Going down the hill takes us to the residential district, and beyond that, we reach the crossroads at the center of town. From here there are many roads, a big bridge leading to the neighboring city, a hill road that leads to Ryoto Temple, the residential district on the other side of town, The shopping district Sakura and I always use. And the school we're headed into right now. We head for the school without stopping elsewhere. We don't talk much as we walk up the hill. Since it's still 7 o'clock, there aren't many others on the road. Other than us, all you can see are a few others heading to their morning practices. Also, I gotta say, I really appreciate that the OBS is actually recording like the proper size of the screen for once, instead of it like constantly like shifting it all over the place. That's like a new thing that's never happened before. Well, see ya. Have fun at your club. I part with Sakura's at the school gate like usual. Sakura's in the archery club, so we have to part here in the mornings. But today, Sakura doesn't go. Sakura? Are you not feeling well? No, that's not it, but would you like to come to the dojo? No, I have no business there. Anyways, Issei asked for me, so I have to go to the student council room today. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. Sakura bows. I'll be going now. Please look forward to dinner tonight. Sakura runs off like she's ashamed of something. I wonder what that's all about. Issei, you there? I am. You're a bit late today, Emiya. He must have been studying as Issei looks up from the paper he's reading. Just you, Issei? Where's the others? Shouldn't they be here now as well? No, unfortunately our members are very businesslike. They have set their own work hours and don't want to come in early or stay late. That's why the student council president is doing the routine duties himself. Huh? Oh, that was Shiro. I guess the place has its own problems. No, it's the kind of trouble I like. You don't need to pity me. Huh? Oh no, I wasn't pitying you or anything. I'm not happy about that either, but I'll pretend I didn't hear it. It still means that you care. Issei, who's organizing the papers he was reading, is the big boss of the student council room. He's the guy trying his best to reform this lax student council and has been a friend of mine since first year. His full name is Ryudo Issei. Despite his old-fashioned name, he has elegant features and is really popular with the girls. And he's also the student council president, so you'd think he'd take it like a duck to water, but... Hot tea is certainly a good way to start the morning. He's just sipping tea like this, so he's not that firm. As you can see, Issei has a plain personality. It's easily misunderstood, but he doesn't involve himself in love affairs nor engage in normal student recreations. It's because he's the successor of the Ryoto Temple up in the mountains. He's fine with that idea, so there's a good chance he'll shave his head when he graduates. So what am I doing today? I would like you to sit down and take a rest first, but I guess we don't have that time. I'll explain as we go, so bring your usual tools and follow me. Frankly, our school's budget is completely unbalanced. I know, the athletic clubs are favored, so other clubs don't get much, right? Yeah, that's just literally every school ever. Right, as a result, members of the other clubs are in trouble. I'm working hard to make the budget go to them, but I'm having trouble because it's not clear where the money's going. In particular, there's no solution for the shortages of heaters during winter. I see. Oh, can you hand me the Torx screwdriver, the biggest one, and the conductive wire too? Yeah, I should be able to fix this. Conductive wire. Is this it? Sorry, I don't know exactly. Tell me if I'm wrong. You're right. So what is it about the shortage of heaters? Are there other broken ones? Yes, in the second AV room and the art club. The petitions requesting new stoves are multiplying. There's not enough budget to meet the demand, huh? Oh, that's Shiro. As I thought, it's just getting old. Good thing it's not broken on the inside. You think it can be fixed, Emiya? Yep, in cases like this, old things are nice because they're easy to understand. It's just a shorted connection, so it should last the whole year if we replace that. I see. Good job, Emiya. I'm always pleased when you're reliable. You're wording it weirdly, Issei. Oh, I'll be finished soon, so could you wait outside for a bit? Alright, I'll be out of your way. Issei leaves the room quietly. It seems he assumes I'm willing to do something delicate. Well, it is delicate, but I place my hand on the old electric heater. Usually, even if you're used to fixing things, it's hard to figure out what's wrong just by looking at it. So the fact that I figured out means what I'm doing is not ordinary. I blocked off my vision and look inside the heater with my sense of touch. In that moment, an image appears in my head. There are two places where the wires are about to break. The pipe should last a bit longer. Insulating tape should be enough for the power cord. Good, I can fix this with the tools I have with me. If the pipe were broken, it couldn't be fixed by an amateur. If that had been the case, I would have to strengthen it in a very amateurish way, but in this case, just looking at it will suffice. That is the magic Amiya Shiro learned from Kiritsugu. Alright, let's begin. I take the cover off and start to work. I already know where it's broken, so the rest is easy. Man, this is the only thing I'm any good at. That's right, Amiya Shiro has no talent for magic. Though it doesn't make up for it, I think I'm quite skilled at visualizing structures like I did just now. In fact, when I first figured out the structure and reproduced it, my father looked surprised and said, "What a useless ability." I guess my strong point isn't a useful ability. According to my father, it's already a waste of effort to perceive the structure with my eyes. For real Magus, there's no need to understand every corner of a structure like I just did. They say that the Battle of Magus comes in reading the center, the core of things instantaneously, and changing it faster than anything else. That's why reading the structure is a wasted effort, as even if you do understand the structure, all you can do is determine where magical energy could be more easily transmitted. So all in all, it turns out that my strong point is just in fixing things. I don't have to open them up to look for damage. If I can quickly search for broken parts and have the skills to repair them, most things can be fixed. Though that's only the case for simple things that can be fixed with amateur knowledge. Done. On to the next one. I pack away the conducting wire that I used to go into the hallway with a screwdriver and wrench in my hand. Issei, the repairs are done. But in the hallway is someone else apart from Issei. A girl. Yo, I like her jacket. I'm a bit surprised. The person talking to Issei is Tosaka Rin from Class 2A. She's the lady who lives in a big mansion on top of the hill, a perfect honor student. Good-looking, smart, athletic, and faultless. She's intelligent, well-mannered, and modest about her looks. People say she's the ideal woman. So it hardly needs to be said that the guys at my school treat her like an idol. Though, in Tosaka's case, she's so perfect that she's considered unreachable. It's commonly believed that only teachers and guys like Issei can even talk to her. Well, to be honest, I'm a guy too. So I'm one of Tosaka Rin's admirers. Tosaka looks at us as if she's in a bad mood. It seems to be true, and that she and Issei don't get along. Sorry, Amiya. I'm the one who asked for help, but it seems like you're doing the work. Forgive me. Whoa. Issei's an amazing man. Talking like that and ignoring Tosaka. Don't worry about it. Sora's next. There's not much time left. Yeah, the AV room is next. It seems like it's been working badly for a while, but now it's finally dead. It can't be fixed if it's dead. It would be quicker just to buy a new one. True, but it'd help if you could take a look at it. It might be dead to my eyes, but faking it to yours. I see. Well, let's take a look. There's only about 30 minutes left until homeroom. I'll have to hurry if I'm going to fix it. I start for the AV room with Issei, but it's impolite to ignore her completely when we've just met like this. I turn back to Tosaka, who's standing in a daze. You're up early, Tosaka. I make an honest comment, then follow Issei. You know, I feel like a better comment would have just been like, yo, morning, what's up? And then just head out, you know? Not, yo, you're up early. We barely made it. Thank you, Amiya. I caused you trouble again. I would be a failure as a friend if I made you late doing things for me. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal for me to be late. Though, I guess it would be bad for you to be. Indeed. Well, I'm glad we made it. Issei heads to his seat, relieved. It's exactly 8 o'clock. The first homeroom bell is rung, so Fujini should be here in about 5 minutes. Phew. I'm a bit out of breath since we ran here from the AV room. Taking a deep breath, I head to my seat. You're so noisy in the morning, Amiya. I was wondering what you'd be doing since quitting the club. But all you've been doing is helping out Ryudo? It's not my concern, but don't do anything to bring the club into disrepute. Disrepute. Okay. You're pretty uncommitted after all. Mato Shinji, a friend of mine from middle school, is standing in front of my seat. You know, when you claim that he's a good friend of yours, the way he's talking to you doesn't really seem like he's that big of a friend of yours, but you know, whatever. That's just my opinion. As you can tell from his last name, he's Sakura's brother, who's 1 year older than her. Yo, is the archery club doing well, Shinji? Of course. There's no point in telling an outsider, but it's been peaceful since a certain attention hog left. Well, we'll do well in the next competition. I see. Mrs. Uri must be working hard. Huh? You're talking rubbish. The archery club is doing well because of me. You're just an outsider, Amiya, so you'll just embarrass yourself if you talk like you know about it. I see. I'll be careful. But I won't have any concerns with the archery club since I don't have any business there. I put my bag on my desk and pull out the chair. What's that about? You're saying you're not interested in my archery club? I said business, not interest. It'd be weird to go there when I'm an outsider, right? But tell me, if something comes up. It'll help if there's anything I can help with. You weren't good at fixing the bow. Yeah, you weren't good at fixing the bows and bowstrings, right? I'm so bad today. Oh, thanks. I'll call you if there's any work to be done. Though, I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, that's good. You're not captain material if you leave work that needs to be done. Don't give Fujimura-sensei too much trouble. She's scary when you piss her off. Huh? Mind your own business. You're an outsider, so keep away from the dojo. Shinji returns to his seat in his usual manner. He seemed even more irritated today than usual. Okay, so at least that's like not how he usually acts to Shiro. And that's just a special today thing. What a guy. How can he talk like that when he's the one who drove you out? Oh, you were here, Issei? What do you mean? You're so cold saying that to a friend who is listening out of concern. Why would you do that? I'm not going to do anything that should make you worry about me. Idiot, of course I'll worry about you. You're the sort to lose your temper easily. Some people would cheer if you beat Shinji up, but all the girls would condemn you. It's not good to let a friend get into a situation like that. I see. You're right now. Yeah, you're right now that you mention it. Thanks, Issei. I don't think it'll be a problem, but I'm grateful for your concern. Yes, well, as long as you understand. But it's strange you lose your temper so easily. But you're tolerant of Mato. Yeah, that's just his style. You get used to it if you hang out around him for a long time. I see. Yeah, if you understand, go back to your seat. Fujimura-sensei will fly in here any second. It's more like she'll come floating in than flying in. The homeroom bell rings. A homeroom teacher usually would come in 5 minutes early, but our homeroom teacher isn't like that. For Class 2C, homeroom starts 1 minute after the bell rings, right when we hear, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! And Fujini runs into the classroom. Alright, I made it. Good morning, Wham! Fujini falls over with a terrible sound. The classroom is filled with silence in contrast to the clamor from a second ago. The sudden change of atmosphere. Just as you'd expect from Fujini, her nickname of Human Jet Coaster isn't just for show. But that really was a bad hit. Fujini is still on the ground having her head on the platform. You can't see her expression with her head facing the ground, so it gives you a bad mental image. Hey, front row, wake her up. What? I don't want to do it. I'm scared she'll bite me if I go near her. She's not a mimic or anything. She won't go that far. Hey, if you're saying that, why don't you do it? I'll pass. I'm not used to this. Me neither. And why would you make a girl do it? The front row is getting noisy. As we're in the middle rows, we can't tell what sort of state Fujini is in. We can't tell, so we all stand up to look. Hey, she's not moving. Has she passed out? Someone ask. If so, the problem would be how to get her out to the nurse's office. Everyone here is a warrior who has been with Fujini for the past year. They probably want to get out of the habit of taking their teachers to the nurse's office. Fujimura-sensei? Are you alright? A brave female student calls out to her. Fujini doesn't even twitch. A sense of worry runs through the room. That was a bad fall. If she hit her head on the platform, she'd have to be invincible to come out of that without a scratch. How about getting her for a baseball club? Don't even joke like that. The day she's in charge of us, we'd get into regionals. Fujimura-sensei, it's no good. There's no response. Hey, why don't you wake her up since you're in front of her? What? No way. If she's really dead, I'll be killed. But things could get bad later if we leave her like that. But no one wants to go near her. I guess it can't be helped. We'll have to do that. Yeah, that. Alright. All our hearts become one. Well, not Shinji and I because we're too scared. 1, 2. Wake up, Tiger! Even, it being small makes it look like it's not, like they're not yelling it. Even though everyone said it at the same time, it's all, oh, that was the whole point. The exclamation point was like, oh wait, it's the yell, but never mind, I get it. Even though everyone said it at the same time, it's only as loud as a whisper. The tiger part is especially quiet, but still, a twitch. The silent Fujini reacts. Whoa, she moved. It's working, everyone. Alright, continue the punishment. Everyone must be stressed from the impending exams. Even though they shouldn't, they repeat Fujine's nickname while waving their arms. Wake up, Tiger! It's morning! Sensei, you're a tiger if you don't wake up. Don't give up, Tiger. Stand up, Tiger. Yeah, wake up, Sensei. Then you'll be a true tiger. T-I-G-E-R. T-I-G-E-R. Oh. A roar of lightning. She stands bravely as if the fall had done nothing at all. Huh? What are you all doing? You can't stand up in the middle of homeroom. Come on, sit down and I'll get started. Fujine stands before everyone in her usual manner. It seems all memories from the moment she entered the classroom have fled her head. Hey, it seems Tiger doesn't remember what happened. Lucky, we're really fortunate this morning. I don't know if we can call it lucky. Everyone returns to their seat chatting. Huh? Did someone just make fun of me? No, we didn't. Maybe you imagined it. Alright, good then. I'll start homeroom, so listen up. Fujine starts homeroom slowly. She chats in between the announcements so we don't get through it very fast. So everyone, please note the curfew. It's at 6 o'clock, so people with club activities shouldn't stay too late either. What? 6 o'clock is too early, Taiga-sensei. Can't the athletic clubs be exempted? Nope, and please address your teacher as Fujimura-sensei. I'll get mad if you call me that again. Alright, I'll be careful. He sits down again, not showing any signs of listening to her. How stupid of him. Fujine gets mad when she says she will. It makes no difference that he's a student and that she's a teacher. He doesn't realize that she just gave him a final warning. Well, that's it for today. That's it for today's homeroom. Let's meet again in English class in 3rd period, everyone. Fujine leaves, waving her hand. She's the teacher responsible for Class 2C, Fujimura Taiga. Her nickname is Tiger. You might doubt it, but it really is her nickname. People like calling her so since she has a name like Taiga. Okay. People like calling her so since she has a name like Taiga, even though she's a woman. But Fujine herself hates the nickname. According to her, it's unfeminine. But she's the kind of person, so I think it's her own fault for the unfeminine nickname. Alright, this is going a little long, and I don't know exactly when the scene's going to end, so we're probably just going to end it right there. I know this is kind of like an awkward spot to do so, but I don't know when this scene's going to end, and we've already been going for a while, so I'm going to end it there. Not really much happened yeah, not a whole lot happened other than me stumbling over my words. Yeah, no, I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't usually have something to say at the end like, oh, this is cool that this happened. Oh, I'm excited for this one. But I'm just like, nothing happened this one. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.